towards kickoff at NRG Stadium in Houston. Today, a good one on tap in the AFC South. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Houston Texans. Mike Tirico in the booth with Greg Olson and Blake Groupie on the field to get this started. Off we go from NRG Stadium. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard
So
line.
out come the Houston Texans, and Greg, it is one of the good quarterbacks in the league. Offensive Rookie of the Year, #2 pick in that 2023 draft. Year 3 for C.J. Stroud out of Ohio State.
I think when you break down this game, Mike, I think it's really quite simple. I think it really comes down to the age-old, hey, be balanced on offense. Can their passing attack and rushing attack complement each other? Because what that does is it makes the defense defend the entire field. And then the #1 goal of every team, every week in the NFL, no self-inflicted negatives. That's tackles for loss, sacks, and then, of course, the most important one, don't turn the ball over.
The first down run picks up 8, so now it's 2nd and a couple. He'll go again with Marks. And he's going to weave his way forward. It's a first down at the 44-yard line.
A 7-yard gain.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
On the bootleg, it's Stroud. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Jaden Higgins, the intended receiver.
2nd and 10.
And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
On 2nd down, Stroud. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Really smart play, especially considering how early it is in the game. If something's not there, don't force it. Just throw it away and play the next snap.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. Now he'll air one out. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Good hang time. The fair catch will be made back at their own 12. The Colts offense going to take the field here for the first time. They are led out by a man who's done this now for a long time. Their veteran quarterback.
You know, it's funny how time flies, Mike, and we won't call him old. We'll just call him experienced. And here's a guy who's been doing this for a really long time at a high level, and he's going to hope that some of that experience works in his favor today, and when he plays well, this is proven to be a really hard team to beat.
A short pass taken in by Warren. And they're going to get him down right at the 25. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up second.
A bit of a quick
7
hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the
line.
defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
He'll drop to throw. And this one is caught by Pierce. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
That's good for a Colts.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
He'll look deep for Pittman. He's got it! And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
A gain of 43 yards.
A big gainer for Indianapolis.
First down.
It's a gain of 43 yards.
A gain of 43 yards. And a Colts first down.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
On the ground for the first time, here comes Jonathan Taylor. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Carrier, brought down at the 18-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6. They'll go again here with Taylor. And he'll get nothing
Jonathan
here.
Taylor, the ball
Back to the
carrier.
line of scrimmage, and
He's
that's
taken
all.
down at the 17-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
Been a good drive, but they need to convert here on 3rd and 5. He'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Here comes Blake Groupie for this field goal try. Officially, this will be a 43-yarder. Groupie's kick is good. And the Colts are out to an early 3-0 lead. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. It's the Colts out to the early lead. And more from Houston coming up in a moment. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Tremon Smith on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Texans offense ready to get going with their second possession. The offense is a little slow to start percolating. 3-0 the score as they begin this drive with a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Marks to open the drive. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
First down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
On the run to the right. And he'll hit the deck here. Remember, that mark comes at the start of the slide. Only a gain of about a yard.
2nd and 9.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away. Picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
A 2nd down throw for Stroud. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. And that is incomplete.
Pass intended for Woody Marks.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit in the field of play and continue out of bounds. The Colts offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. They had the field goal on the opening drive, took the early lead. See if they can improve on that here. 3-0 our score as we begin 1st and 10. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Daniil Hunter in there to drop him. Loss of 5 to start the drive.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll look to throw. Short one, and it's caught by Warren. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A 3-yard pickup.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And, man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
4th down.
2 minutes remain in a 3-0 1st half. Greg and I back from Houston in a moment. So, on 4th down, the Colts send out Rigoberto Sanchez to punt. Jalen Knoll deep for Houston. Now, fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. The Texans offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. And so far, not much has gone right. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Looking to sustain something here on drive number 3. Kirk is the motion man. On play action. Stroud. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
2nd and 12.
The quick passing game in the NFL, Mike, is so dependent on yards after the catch. You got to generate space with the scheme, and then it's up to the receiver to do the rest. In this case, nice job defensively, because this guy couldn't even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here.
Number 13,
Talk things over before third down.
A gain of 9.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. This is caught. He got the connection to Collins. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
21 yards.
That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. To throw, it's Stroud. Working free downfield, it's Kirk. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
That's another.
It is a big-time play for Houston. 33 yards.
At the 14-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
On the toss, it's Marks. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Back to throw, Stroud. To the left side, and caught by Schultz. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down.
It's fourth down.
And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. Fourth down, and on comes Kaimi Fairbairn for the Houston field goal.
22-yard attempt.
This, about as short as you can get. Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Texans will tie this game up here late in the first half.
Nice job there securing points with that final play. Of course, they would have loved to have come away from that possession with a touchdown, but I think they're going to be happy with 3 going into the break.
So the late field goal brings us level. Final few seconds before halftime as the kick's away. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll take a deep shot for downs. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen here with an abridged version of the halftime report. Both offenses still trying to find their way. Tight competitive game, though, as we are tied at the half. To find out who will come out on top, let's rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. We welcome you back on EA Sports for quarter number 3. Still in search of our first touchdown of the game. We are tied at 3 as we begin quarter number 3. On the return, it's Tyler Goodson. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Colts offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They'll set out in search of a first touchdown in this game. Just a pair of field goals to show. It's 3-3 as they start 1st and 10. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7.
So, of course, these plays are designed, Mike, to get big gains. But even though that's not the case here, what these plays do is they keep the defense off balance. They match up with their regular traditional run game. They match up with all their pre-snap motions and shifts. So it just adds a little eye candy and makes this defense, the second they take their eyes off the read, if they guess wrong.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Will Anderson getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's 3rd down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You certainly don't want to be wasting downs at this stage of the game, but with nothing open, I can't really blame him. There was really nowhere to go with the ball. You don't want to start throwing into tight coverage, and he just has to simply throw that one away.
The Colts about set to punt as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. Here's Noel. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Texans offense ready for their first possession of this second half. A low-scoring game, all tied, 3rd quarter. And a touchdown here could go a long way. See if they can get it on this drive. 1st and 10. Stroud going to set up to throw. This one complete to Higgins.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
First down.
Well, it wasn't the most exciting throw of the day, but I want you to watch, Mike, is the suddenness of the route runner. Change of speed, change of direction. Those are the qualities of great route runners, and this guy's certainly one of them.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Intended for
and that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Throwing on second down, Stroud. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
And 10.
I feel like their quarterback, for the most part, has looked pretty solid. I mean, it's everybody else that seems to have let him down with the drop balls and the mistakes. That's really what's killing these drives.
In motion now, it's Collins. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
The tackle made.
He has to do a better job identifying where the pressure is coming from, Mike, before the ball is snapped. He's got to get this ball out of his hand to his outlet, to his hot receiver. But then once he senses the pressure, he kind of panics, and it's an easy sack, and it's going to bring up fourth down.
Tommy
the Texans
Townsend
getting all
in
set to punt.
For the Texans.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. Here's the Indianapolis offense. Now as they get set to take over once more, they'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6. Throwing now from the gun. Going over the middle and taken in by Pittman. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 22 yards.
That pass play good for 22. First down, Indianapolis.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Colts.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to throw. To the right side. That is hauled in by Warren. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
They'll run the sneak. And he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down.
Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
1 yard gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense. And they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
No gain on the play.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
And that is incomplete.
Intended for Alex.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And this one right down the middle. It's good. They move out front and take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
So they lead by 3 here in this fourth quarter. Now have to turn it over to the defense as they kick it off. This taken at the 5. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own
The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Stroud. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll get this complete over the middle with Kirk. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Gain of 13 for number 13. And a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll run with Marks. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 42-yard line.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, another try, 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston.
Touchdown, Texans.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. He's got it, and the Texans open the lead to 4. It's 10-6.
Texans 10, Colts 6.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Anthony Gould now to return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Colts take over
the Colts offense ready to get back at it. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
Shift.
Here's Taylor. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
The ball carrier.
You know, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
And the rush gets there. Down he goes.
Well, as they face this possible 3-and-out following that 2nd down sack, now if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield, and try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this drive alive.
The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. He'll take a deep shot for downs. That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up 4th down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
And he is going to have a Colts 1st down. They convert in style there. Big play on 4th and long.
And the Colts 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. He's across midfield. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their 2nd. And they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one.
At the 41-yard line.
It is 2nd and a yard. Back to the air one more time. Completing this one to Downs. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down.
That's good for a Colts.
Offensively landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, They have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
They'll look to throw again. And this one is caught by Pierce. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
10 yards on the pickup.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
They'll look to throw yet again. Open man downfield. It's Pittman.
Michael Pittman.
So it's a win here for the Texans. Points were at a premium in this one, but they're able to eke out the victory in this low-scoring affair. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans as we say, so long from Houston.